It was a glorious, colorful autumn. We'd just left the coffee shop. When we walked by, she had giggled and pulled me inside, saying, "Come on, let's be basic white girls and get some pumpkin spice." I don't like coffee. I never had. But when she handed me my cup and looked into my eyes, while I tried it, it was the best thing I'd ever tasted. My hand still tingled where she grabbed it. As we walked through the park with our drinks, a light drizzle began to fall. She pulled out an umbrella from her bag. I pulled my hood and hunched my shoulders. "Don't be silly," she giggled. "Pull me under the umbrella with her." I couldn't help but laugh too. Her laugh is infectious. As the sun started to shine again, she pulled me down to sit on a bench. She beamed down at me, and I could only gaze back adoringly. "So, Ava," she began. I knew this tone of voice. "It's dangerous." "Who do you like?" she whispered, and I looked away. I wanted to say, you, 1,000 times you. You are the only one I can ever think about. You are gorgeous and sweet and funny, and instead, I shrugged my shoulders and looked down at my cup. She looked at me with a cautious smile. "If I tell you mine, will you tell me yours?" "Okay," I said. "The person I like is you." I dropped my drink. "I have been wanting to tell you for a while. Though I know you are not interested in me, but I put my hand over her mouth. She looks at me in surprise. I take a deep breath. "Nancy, my voice catches my throat." She moves my hand from her mouth, leans in a tiny bit closer. "What is it?" she asks, looking concerned. Because I can't seem to form the words, I tell her how I feel the only way I can. Before I can lose my courage, I lean forward and kiss her. Her hands gently cup my face as mine timidly grab her by the waist. I think I can't believe this is happening. We finally break apart. Then she tilts her head so our foreheads are touching. "Wow," she whispered. I nod in reply. "Ava? So does this mean..." She stammers. This is the first time I have ever seen Nancy at a loss of words. I feel a bit proud of myself. Finally getting courage, I grab her hands, pulling her to her feet. "Nancy," I say, "will you be my girlfriend?" She squeals, jumping up and down in that way that I always thought was simply adorable, but was never able to tell her. So I tell her now, "You are adorable." I had never seen Nancy blush before either, but she does. She pulled me into a hug, and I rest my head on her shoulder. "So, is that a yes?" I whisper against her skin, and she giggles, grabbing my hand and spinning me around. "Of course, that's a yes, silly," she laughs. "Good," I say, because now I can do this again. I hugged her tightly, and it's like everything else in the world fades. Over and over, I keep thinking, "I can't believe you are mine." I'm still thinking, "I can't believe you are mine," the next year when we moved in together. I think, "I can't believe you are mine," as she walks down the aisle on our wedding day. I didn't think it was possible to love someone more every day, but Nancy proved me wrong.